Hi, my name is Delaney Schlesinger-Devlin. I'm a fourth year here at Antioch, and today in our beautiful greenhouse, I will be interviewing Alexa.
Hi, I'm Alexa Greer. I'm a fourth year at Antioch, and my major is conservation biology. My pronouns are she, hers, and for my co-op, I was the Raptor Center data analyst at the Glen, Helen Raptor Center.
What is the Glen Helen Raptor Center to start off with?
Raptor Bird of Prey Rehabilitation Center in the Glen Helen, and they take birds that people drop off or they'll pick them up and they rehabilitate them, assess their needs and injuries, and then hopefully, ideally, release them.
So what was your specific role, on paper, while you were at the Raptor Center?
It was almost a design year co-op. I didn't go in knowing exactly what I wanted to do. My advisor, Kim Landsbergen, told me there were 50 years of paper records that had never been looked at, and then I also did hands-on stuff there a couple times a week.
So what type of hand stuff did you do?
My favorite part was feeding the raptors, but I would get there at 9 a.m. and that's when the bulk of things happen. So I rake the enclosures, clean up any poop if needed, clean waters, just basic care stuff, and then I would feed them after that was done, and then sometimes I would go look at the rehabilitation or the birds in rehabilitation, because I mostly worked with the ambassador birds, which are what are shown to the public to gain understanding. So I mostly worked with them, but I also did a couple little things on the side, washing stuff just to help keep the flow going.
So you said that you worked with the ambassador program. So what did that program look like?
Employees of the Raptor Center go somewhere to a school, or they'll have people come to the center, and usually it's an outdoor program because the Raptor Center itself is pretty small. Students or kids or even adults if you want. I think it's fun all the way, but basically it's an educational program where you see the birds and you hear interesting facts about them. Great-horned owls, they can kill red-tailed hawks. They will eat other raptors, the great-horned owls will, and that actually happened at the Raptor Center. It was a freak accident. One of the birds that was recovering it was a red-tailed hawk, got into an enclosure of a great-horned owl that was recovering, clearly recovered enough to get decapitated. The talons and beak are insanely sharp. Don't try to pet them. You will literally get your fingers bit off.
So now that you've finished your co-op, are you still in contact with the Raptor Center? Are you still working there? How is that working?
Yeah, actually, I didn't realize I loved birds as much as I do. When I was interested in going into conservation biology, I never thought I would work with birds, but now, even after my co-op, I still volunteer there every week. And they have a volunteer each day of the week or more. And then I'm also doing my senior project on the data that I worked with. So basically, I'm taking all the information on paper, putting it into a spreadsheet, and then I'm going to be asking specific questions about it.
So what type of questions are you asking for your senior capstone?
So I have a lot of questions, and this is my issue. I'm not exactly sure where I want this story to go, but basically I want to know from 2010, looking at the year 2010 and 2020, and comparing the species, the amount of birds that came in, their outcome, the reason that they came in, and that's really important to me.
The reason that they came into the Raptor Center. Can you give some examples about how they came into the Raptor Center?
Yeah. So the most common three are hit by car, caught by cat, and hit a window. And these are all human causes. So there is a human impact on raptors that is seen, and that's something really important to me that I want to look into. A question the Raptor Center wants to know specifically is what is the common or healthy weight of birds that they see? So that's something I'm trying to use their data that they've built up to compile. If they say a bird's healthy, a healthy weight when it comes in, then that's a weight I can use.
So what skill did you learn or gain while you were at the Raptor Center?
Let me think. I feel like I learned so many things. I learned how to work with spreadsheets, first of all. I'm kind of scared of technology, like not in a weird way, but just like I don't know how to use it, and so I avoid using it. So to answer my own questions and like put my curiosity to use, I forced myself to learn how to work with spreadsheets and work with RStudio more, and these are just like very valuable in the science field in general. So that was like crucial things I needed to learn that just so happened to work perfectly with my co-op. Honestly, just like being calm. I don't have much experience working hands-on with animals. So being calm around animals who are not calm. Why, if you can pet them, like they're sick, you know, like things that everyday people don't know. And also the impact of humans on birds and just animals in general.
Nice. That sounds really exciting. What would you tell other people who might be interested in working on this co-op? Do you have any advice?
Yeah, definitely make it what you want to be as much as you can, but more important to me is like ask what you can do to help the center or the place you work. I know that another Antioch student is currently co-oping there, and their co-op looks a lot different from mine. So they are doing more educational. So they are there like on the weekends, and they greet people and like have birds to talk about. So it's kind of like an educational program for that they set up. So there are a lot of options, especially in conservation biology, whether you want to be like more in the healing aspect or like educational. And I'm not sure. I would love to do both. So,
do you have anything that you would like to tell people about the Raptor Center or about the Glen that we might not have talked about?
To take classes that are like in your field or things you might like, and that's how I picked conservation biology. Like I took that class, but then the Raptor Center really just showed me that I don't need to go to vet school to help animals and like diagnose and treat. Like the people that work at the Raptor Center, because of their hands-on work, have so much knowledge and can literally identify an injury by like touching the bird. And that was just really inspiring to me because I love hands-on work and I'm very fulfilled by it. So it was great to see like there's another option. I don't have to continue to vet school to help people, and like also you should volunteer wherever you can, especially if it's something that you think you might like. They could use the help probably.
Well, thank you so much.